This video will be used in order to enlighten you about racial profiling and how it is used by our authority figures to create hostility between the citizens. Racial profiling is suspecting someone of having a criminal offense only on the basis of race and ethnicity. Racial profiling is used by police officers through a tactic called stop and frisk, and this is when cops stop and question individuals who seem suspicious. So we did a survey with 31 people asking about their experiences with stop and frisk. Through our collected data, we noticed that males were the majority of people getting profiled opposed to females. Males with 61% of the surveyors. We then asked age. We noticed that people around the ages of 18 to 24 were getting profiled the most, and that was 15 out of the 31 surveyors, 48%. Next, we also asked ethnicity of the surveyors, and according to the graph, the largest group was by African Americans and the next largest by whites, followed then by Hispanics. We then asked, have you ever been stopped by any kind of law enforcement on the street for no valid reason? 45% yes, and 54% no. Out of the people who said yes, we asked if they felt that it was common around their area, and nearly 75% of them said yes. Only 13% said no, and only 10% said sometimes. Out of these 31 people, we asked if they feel that it is fair that someone should be stopped and frisked based on their ethnicity, and over 90% of them said no, it's not. We took observation notes at a subway at Kew Gardens Union Turnpike early in the morning prior to 10 a.m. At the subway, we watched 4 officers who were patrolling the station. Majority of the people traveling the station happened to be African American and Hispanics. Throughout the time, the cops spoke to a few people, however there were no stops based on ethnicity alone. At about 8:30 a.m., 2 African American teens were being loud and playfully using foul language, and 2 of the officers approached them. When speaking, the boys seemed to ignore them and weren't paying attention fully. However, the officers just firmly said to lower the volume and be respectful, and they walked away. The following video explains how citizens lost trust in our law enforcement due to stop and frisk and racial profiling.
For millions of Americans, the sight of a policeman instills a sense of calm, faith that order is being kept, that the good guys are watching. But for many others, thousands stopped on the streets of New York because they look or act a certain way. Encounters with the blue and white breed fear, frustration, and anger at a force that some say is bent more on intimidation than serving and protecting.
We then interviewed 2 people and asked about their experience with law enforcement and racial profiling.
Hi, have you ever been racially profiled?
Yeah!
By a police officer?
By police officers, yeah, man.
What happened?
Man, I was walking out the train station, sang my pants and all, man. Y'all coming on the bridge. This motherfucker, oh my fault, I don't think I got cursed. But this motherfucker grabbed me and was like, yo, you want it for a robbery? I was like, motherfucker, I got my ID. What you want ID you want? That nigga was like, I was like, nigga, I got my ID in my pocket.
So he harassed you, right?
Yeah, I was like, my ID in my pocket, why you touching me? Nigga was touching my balls and shit, some Chinese nigga coming to me. When you put in your pocket, I put my wallet in my pocket.
I'm so sorry you had to experience that. But thank you, sir, for
yeah, man. Yeah, no problem.
Really bad,
no problem. No.
It's
police. This is corruption. Brutality.
Right. Thank you.
Corruption, man.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too, man.
I just want to ask you if you've ever been like racially profiled by an authority figure, if they've ever done anything to you due to your like race.
Yeah, Hispanic, it happens to me all the time, bro.
Yeah,
it's
like
a thing that I just gotta deal with every day. I think I'm part of the gang. You know, I'm not. You know, I'm just a kid.
Can you describe some occasions?
They just come up to me, start searching me. You know, it's not right. Just because I'm Hispanic, they associate me with negative, things.
Yeah. do you think about the NYPD like stop and frisk? Like, have you ever been encountered in that?
Many times, like I said, they do it like it's
Like
like
you're
a
trained and
regular
stuff.
thing. Every day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stop and frisk occurred much less recently, but the amount of stops that happened prior made it clear why there is some distrust between civilians and cops. According to the picture, you can see in the first half of 2012, there were over 337,000 stops in New York. In the last half of 2013, there were just 33,000 stops. In the next picture, it shows the stops that was made in central Brooklyn, and as you can see in 2012, there were many blacks that were stopped, whereas in 2013, there's a significant amount less. Thank you for watching.